students, welcome back to studying in the UK. It's been a while, at least for me, so I hope that you have all been well and survived through midterm. As some of you might have already known that this video will be the last of this series, so today we will be doing a little bit of wrapping up, talking about the lessons that I have learned throughout the year. So I don't want to sound repetitive, but for those of you who have watched the previous videos might find this a little bit familiar, so please bear with me. So our topic today will be the lessons that I have learned in the year that I have spent in the United Kingdom studying, and it will be divided in two parts. The first one is literally the lessons that I have taken while I was studying, and the second part will be a more abstract life lesson sort of stuff. So to begin with, the lessons or modules, as you can call them, that I had taken during my year in the United Kingdom include a core module which is called Research Methods and something that I have forgotten, and it is called R&R for short. Most of the students, like my classmates, find the module a little bit unhelpful, which I sort of agree, but fortunately there are three other optional modules which are lessons that we can choose from. So the three lessons that I chose were Literature of the Supernatural, US Crime Narrative, and Modernism and Touch. So there's basically three reasons that I chose these three modules. The first one is that I simply like the topics just by looking at the name, and the second one is that I'm comparatively more familiar with the topic as I have studied them while I was in college, and the third one is you can find it somehow overlapping with each other, which really helps build up your thesis. Actually, I would like to suggest you to sort of choose your modules or the courses that you're going to take that might be related to your thesis. For instance, I wrote my thesis on F. Scott Fitzgerald and the crime elements in his novels and short stories. So the courses that I took, which are US Crime Narrative and Modernism and Touch, really came in handy because F. Scott Fitzgerald is an American author in the era of the modernism, and I'm writing about crime. So yeah, that's it to share about the academic part of the lessons that I have actually learned. And as for the life lessons, I think it might be a little bit unfair for me to really talk about anything because it has really been one whole year since I came back to Taiwan, so I don't really have first-hand impressions or reflections that I can really provide to you, but I do believe that that year spent in the United Kingdom has somehow internalized and has become a part of me, and I have certainly also left a part of myself there in Durham. It's just a place that I love so much that I would want to go back to continuously. But on a more realistic perspective regarding how that year helped me shape who I am right now, or how that year brought me to live the life that I am living 1 year after, I can say that that certificate comes in quite handy when looking for a job. But can it really find you a really decent start-off job? I'm not sure, and I cannot really judge. I have to say that that year really helped me improve my English proficiency in all different levels, and that year really enriched my life experiences, which I used to be a pretty boring person. But I got the opportunity to travel to different countries alone and throw myself in parties that I know no one, and either way I stepped out of my comfort zone and somehow tried to make myself as uncomfortable as possible. Also, what I think is really important is studying there alone with no one to talk to really helps you learn how to cope with loneliness and pressure, which I find really important once you started working. So I guess and hope that wraps up everything, and I hope that you have enjoyed, if not really learned something from these videos. So before we end, still, there are a few questions for you. Please answer or comment below, what are the three optional courses that I took? And secondly, what did I find handy when looking for a job? And lastly, what are some of the most important traits that studying in the United Kingdom alone for 1 year helped me while I was working right now? Please let me know if there are any questions, and I wish you all the best in the future no matter you are graduating or going for master's degrees or whatever. So that's it. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye bye.